Where's the Queensland spirit now?
Welcome to the Off-Field Drama Podcast. I'm Sauce.
I'm Burkey.
And Burkey's half here. He's half with us. We've traded sicknesses. The big fella's been down and out since Monday, maybe Sunday. Who knows?
Sunday.
Maybe it stems from Saturday. We don't know, but we do know he's here now. Wednesday. We're coming from you as we record from the Caxton Hotel, as always.
It had to be done. It had to be done.
I mean, there's no way it wasn't me.
Nah, like, you know, Cooper Cronk plays through a busted shoulder. Nathan Cleary plays through a busted shoulder. S. Burke plays through some of the most self-inflicted pain you will ever see. But we go again, shareholders, because it's what we do for love, Saucy.
It doesn't get old, you know.
No. I mean, I want to touch on, you know, as much as we celebrate love, and shareholders, if you're wondering why I'm feeling like absolute shit, it's because I had a shareholders wedding on the weekend in the Byron Bay hinterland, which was one of the best I've been to. But what we do for love is something that I think goes a bit unnoticed, Saucy, and it's the fact that we put our bodies through absolute fucking carnage.
Comparing yourself to Cooper Cronk, kinda.
Correct.
You know,
comparing myself with the greats.
Yeah, as you should.
As you should. But putting yourself through 3 days of absolute fucking, you know.
Debauchery.
Debauchery is a great word for it.
Hoodlumism.
To celebrate love requires not only your presence, but a good fucking attitude and a willingness to fucking get on the gas and give it everything you got.
You gave some of your heart. You gave some of yourself.
Oh, I gave it back in fucking tenfold.
And when you do that, sometimes you pull up a bit sick, pull up a bit dusty.
Well, what I find hilarious is the bride and groom are currently in Nam on a fucking honeymoon where I bet they're feeling effing fantastic, and they've got half the guest list that's fucking currently got either COVID, the runs, coughs, flu, you name it. The guest list come out of this fucking feeling terrible.
So you crook.
Oh, I'm crook.
You giving me something or what?
Self-inflicted. I mean, I tell you what, if there's one place...
Good avoid.
I'll tell you what, if there's one place you don't want to be when you're sick, it's in the heartbeat of the cacker.
I reckon I'll look after you. I'll make you feel good. Don't worry. This is gonna be a fucking real dribbly episode. I can feel it in my veins.
I'd hate to know what's running around this part of the world.
What? What do you mean? What does that mean?
How often this place get cleaned?
All the time. What are you talking about, you freak? It's clean. Kirky.
I know.
Dickens is our man. He's our clean man. He's got his team.
I need to make sure Dickens is doing a fucking thorough job.
Don't you be putting this place's name in the dirt.
I'm not putting this place's name in the dirt. I just want to ask the question: if you've got a brother from another mother that's carrying a bit of fucking cold and flu, is this the place you want to be?
Up here we're safe. I mean, look, technically, I wouldn't go as far as to say I'd eat a fucking palmy off the floor, especially not on a Saturday night, like after a Broncos Cowboys game.
Yeah,
I've seen what that floor is, but it's spotless now.
Spotless, right? No, look, I'm not questioning the integrity of your cleaner. I'm just simply asking the question: is this a safe space to bleed? I'm honestly in a bad way. I've been sweating.
Mate, I had an absolute cracker.
Yeah, well,
of a mate's 30th as well.
Yeah, go ahead.
And first one in a while. First sending. Because
we're about to get into that age bracket of the dirty 30s.
Well, there's another one in a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm gonna have the Sunday off. So when you have to have a session, or that following day you've got something on. It was the grand final, so I ripped in on the Saturday, and then Sunday was the NRLGF. So you got that in the back of your head.
Yeah,
but it didn't stop me. Like, it was a 7 a.m. golf session into like a 1 a.m. next day type job.
Right.
Was pulled up by the missus who said, "Come on,
you were bowling 70 overs in a day."
It was a
like
big
it was
day.
test
and
match cricket.
There was a period when I actually did question what am I doing at 6 p.m., 7 p.m.? But I carried on.
Did you have the scaries?
I know what you mean where you get those...
The Sunday scaries.
Nah, because I sweated it all out whilst working. And it was packed here, dude.
Oh, for GF.
Fucking Melbourne versus Panthers. Didn't think it was going to be. No way did I think it was going to be that busy.
You got the public holiday on the Monday.
Yeah, but you traditionally it's like it's good, but it was pumping. We couldn't open the car park because the big screen's not connected. It's getting a reno out there, shareholders. You'll see next year.
Oh, okay. Bigger, better, stronger.
And yeah, so there was no car park, so everyone was just pumped inside. Like the restaurant was busy. It was full. Like,
was it raining here in southeast Queensland?
Can't remember.
Yeah, okay.
Might have been.
Because I tell you what, shareholders, if you're listening to us now, and now being Wednesday night, the summer has come when we say that thunderstorms are here. And I've got a feeling there's going to be some effing big thunderstorms. Gee, it got dark this afternoon.
How good is a thunderstorm when you're in bed watching a movie?
Snuggle up.
Do you get a bit scared when the thunder comes?
Well, when there's a bomb, when there's a bomb of thunder, if there's any lady shareholders out there that want to snuggle me when there's a thunderstorm, don't be afraid to hit my... Don't
answer that call.
Don't be afraid to hit my line because I love nothing more than a thunderstorm snuggle.
Thunderstorm snuggles are up there for anyone.
Right up there with some of the best snuggles.
Funny story. No, I was going to say.
You can tell I'm under the weather right now. This man just wants a bit of love.
You need that body heat as well.
Dude, seriously, man. Come to me. I need it.
I actually got a funny story about one time Splendor. It was freezing. You know when it gets really cold at like 3, 4 in the morning? Yeah. One of the boys actually came in, GQ Electrical, and
nice plug
from his other tent.
Yeah.
Came in like running in from the cold, which I don't know. He had his missus at the time. He just wanted some manly cuddle. We actually had to I was thinking, fuck me, I'm gonna like freeze to death.
Is that cold?
We had like a little spoon burrito going on.
Oh,
just and the guy I was with,
little hot tomato train.
Dos, he's come over and the three of us are there cuddling. Like, it was as if we were like in fucking Mount Everest in like a cave.
Yeah, right.
And we're just all shivering, and then all of a sudden our body warmth got like it's going.
That's a couple of big bodies too for a snuggle.
I was right in the middle of it too.
Oh yeah.
And I said, if I feel something in my back from you, big fella Dos, there's going to be words. Yeah, and Gus goes, likewise, Saucy.
We don't need to ask who was going 6 to midnight there. Tell you what, the Beachy Hotel might be right up there with one of the best beer gardens I've ever seen.
That ain't an outlandish statement. That has been known for a long time that the Beachy is one of the best.
You know, it's like I said, when you take your talent south of the border, you need to fucking find something that meets, what we have north of the border. And the Beachy Hotel, fair income.
Mate, do you know that got sold for like...
about 120. 120 million, yeah.
Astonishing.
But, I mean, enough about us. The NRL GF was on the weekend and... Look, unpopular opinion, but I won't say it's a GF that I'll look back and talk about.
I don't think that's as unpopular as you'd think.
Really?
I don't think it was one of the... It was nowhere near one of the great ones of all time.
No.
It was just sort of... It was tense.
Was bland.
Yeah, it was just safe. It was classic Panther ball.
It was flat pancakes. Like it was like eating pancakes with no honey or chocolate or any sort of toppings on it. Like your mouth was dry.
Like as a kid when mum and dad go have Special K.
Yeah.
And you're like, the fuck's this?
And you want it special, like you don't even have sugar on your Special K.
Well, that's what I mean. There was no topping, yeah.
Yeah,
like
it was...
give me at least some fucking all brand to put on top.
Oh, it was... And I mean, from a Melbourne Storm fan point of view, tell you what, talk about some dumb football. You've got fucking giraffes on either side of your field and you're playing against fucking midgets. Cross kick the fucking ball. You live in a fucking state that plays AFL. What do you mean you don't know how to fucking go up and take a specky on these midgets?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that.
Yeah, I don't know how it's not their game plan like every kick.
And then when they did do a crossfield kick, they did it to the centres.
You honestly get a result out of that. Like 9 times out, maybe not 9 times out, I'd say like 75% out of 75%, you would get a result off a crossfield kick to one of those lads, you know?
I thought it could have been the easiest game plan I've ever seen. Get within your 20-metre line, put up a fucking attacking crossfield kick, and let your big giraffes go up and climb.
They lacked a Cooper Cronk.
Oh, there was serious no direction. Jerome Hughes was...
Is Cronk one of the best kickers of all time, like tactical kickers?
Yeah, Jonathan Thurston.
Yeah.
JT
Andrew
right
Johns
up
is
there.
up there.
Yeah, JT.
Like I'm thinking, 10, 20 out from the line. Like, I'd love to see like what stats are of like, you know, converting those kicks close to the goal line to tries.
Yeah, getting a result from a kick, whether it be a try or a repeat. It was... Like, I get it, it was physical, but we all expected that. Yeah.
And you got to take hats off to Panthers.
Oh,
like
we've got to acknowledge
you're a dimwit.
We have to acknowledge
if you don't recognise greatness.
No, we must recognise the purebreds from Mount Druitt because it will never happen again.
Yeah. Well, not for a long time.
As long as off-field drama's alive, it will not happen.
So for all of our lives.
Correct. Well, and you never know. We might pass the baton on to a couple of young shareholders. But as far as I'm concerned, well, possibly ours. Who knows who they are? But their defence.
Yeah, I mean,
like
both teams.
Both teams, but like Penrith's defence.
Yeah.
And like, I'll say it right now, and I'm not alone. There is absolutely no reason they don't go 5 in a row. Like, genuinely, and the reason I say this, and I'll give you a couple of reasons to think about sourcing.
Every year they lose players and continue to find replacements.
It's not only the system, but it's the teams around them aren't getting too much better.
I'll tell you what, if I split the G, Panthers don't win.
If you split the G, we'll put $100 on the Bronx to win the premiership in 2025.
We'll likely do that anyway.
Yeah, that's actually so fair. That's more of a chance. Not sure you're a chance of splitting the G there, shareholders. He's got awfully close, but no success.
Didn't even hit the fucking G.
Nah, didn't he? He's as good as me. But I'll tell you what, because you bring in Blaze Talangi, who I think's going to fit in like a glove. Papali'i. Geez, the Storm missed Nelson Solifamona. Fuck me, Dean. Yeah. Like, they had no go forward.
Yeah.
No go forward, no quick to play the ball.
They were always going to miss him. And we said it, dude. We were like...
everyone did.
There's no way he was going to play.
No.
There's no way in the world he was going to play. And he didn't need to do that at the start of the game.
No, it was dumb footy, but that's what you get from Nelson. Like, that's why you pay Nelson over $500,000 to do dumb shit like that. And it must blow your mind.
Nelson's a 2-metre sass inflictor. He's an inflictor of pain.
He is, and he simply might have just cost the Storm a 2024 premiership.
He could have, and that's actually respect to Big Nass because he's that good.
Harry Grant was great.
Yeah.
Harry Grant. Pappenhausen.
Money was quiet.
Although I did like how Money was taking runs early.
Yeah.
When I saw Money was taking the line on, I thought...
He wanted his hands on the ball. Yeah.
Money's in a mad mood. He was kind of in a mood where he said, right, if Anastasia Palaszczuk's around, I'm going to play ball. But...
She wasn't watching. I reckon that was a problem.
Well, and, you know, if she wasn't watching, or if she was watching, she fucking would have been fucking ready to rock and roll. I bet you that much. Allegedly. But anyway, congratulations to Mount Druitt and the people of fucking Penrith. You fucking did it. I gotta say, as much as we give shit to the Penrith Panthers and, you know, in particular our Knob of the Year legend Jerome Luai,
he's actually a freak.
Pretty cool to witness something so special. Like, we love greatness on this couch of OFD, and I gotta say, like, it will not happen again. It just can't. Like, the salary cap isn't built for shit like this to happen.
Yeah. I reckon they won't win next year. I don't think, like you said, I don't think they won't.
I'm saying I've got him as a serious chance.
I reckon they'll be top 4 material, but I don't think they'll win.
Seeing 5 rings on your fingers fucked.
Yeah, that'd fuel you.
Like seeing 4 rings on your ringer. On your
fingers.
Fucking hell, I've seen some rings on my fucking ringer before, and let me tell you, they're not the sort of rings you like.
What? What was that? Please explain that. I'm going to give you time.
No, it was a comment. It was a comment that didn't need to be dissected.
I've seen some rings on my ringer.
I've seen some rings on my ringer that you don't want to see. Anyway.
Oh, dribble.
Anyway. We ain't got any. Can we get Kevy on the couch? Can we get someone on the fucking couch?
Yeah, go for it. 'Cause I think my guest tally is all of them and yours is none of them. So.
Nah, I think Do you know who I want to get on the couch who I think I'm half a chance?
The Pope.
I probably got a better chance. And I'm going to call this. You know who I'm going to get on the couch? I think he lives in Queensland and he's a shareholder. No, I don't want that jockey on the couch. Bossy. Glenny Boss or Chrissy Muntz.
I know Bossy. I have Bossy. It's Glenn Voss, isn't it?
It's Glenn Boss.
I'm thinking of Michael Voss.
Yeah, well, if you could trump him and get him on.
Bossy's number. Legitimately have his
can
number.
you text him?
Not right now.
No, text him right now because Spring Carnival's coming up. Yeah, that's huge.
Look, like in the thing, jockey.
So text him and add that to the list of guests.
His company name is Jockey.
Add that to the list of guests that you've got.
Yeah.
And let's get Bossy on.
He rocked up here one time with the Melbourne Cup.
Did he?
Yeah. I think you get like a replica if you win.
Well, he's won a few. He's won 3. Might have won 4. He won 3 with Mackay Diva.
Like champion of a guy.
Pretty sure he'd love the gas.
Yeah. No, he had a couple up here.
Did he?
He's come here a few times, dude. He's actually like a good guy.
Yeah. You'd love
friend of the pod.
Huge friend of the pod. Like massive
soon to be shareholder.
Yeah, massive shareholder. But there you go. So that's a nice little scoop, shareholders. So
coming into racing season.
And that's where we get back into our work, shareholders, where I start fucking giving winning 3-leggers.
Well, when you post them, because you didn't post the winner the other week. Your stupid little...
Yeah, that 5-leg fucking house deposit, but...
And no, the revived.
Yeah, no, you posted revived.
Had I not posted it, the shareholders would not be richer.
Well said. Totally.
Because you have a problem with posting stuff.
I know I do have a post. I just got
speaking fucking impediment too.
I do have a problem with a lot of things, and that might be one of them.
While we're on that, where does the nickname Chugger come from?
We can delve into this. I'm happy to take this potty to this part of the world if you want me to. So there's been some footage, shareholders.
I don't think you're going to.
That's, been taken to the public eye over the course of the public holiday. Was it the King's birthday?
They call it the Monarch's holiday now.
The Monarch's.
Because it was the Queen, but
it was
God rest
the Queen,
her soul.
but now it's the King. So I, as you know, had a wedding in Byron, if you haven't heard. And on Sunday, I woke up to my phone blowing up. And, it's not the first time it's blown up on a Sunday, and it won't be the last time. And I roll into the recovery. And I have all my mates' partners coming up to me. And I'm thinking, oh, here we go. What are these fucking Sheilas got to say to me? And they go, what the fuck were you doing butt chugging at the wedding last night? And I go, excuse me? And they go, Burkey, we've seen footage of you butt chugging at the wedding. Now, I would have drinking a plenty of margaritas and espresso martinis, but I can assure you I was not that maggot to not remember butt chugging a beer. Now, Saucy to the right of me, little did I know, this man at his 30th has decided that the centre of the 30th is going to be S. Burke turning back the clock from a shareholder that actually lives overseas in America.
Yeah, he told me that, yeah.
Who's come to the table and said, hey, boys, do you want to see Burkey butt chug a beer and put it all over social media?
Don't worry, you weren't life of the party. It was just him and I talking.
It was in group. It went into group chats.
He must have showed it to a few other.
I've had multiple group chats.
Yeah.
So
someone's leaked it.
It's been leaked.
Who's leaked it?
It's there's a guy that looks after Oz waterproofing that's leaked it. And there's a quick plug for Oz Waterproofing. Now, if I was running for PM, let me tell you, this would not be on the campaign trail.
Luckily, you won't ever be in any capacity doing that.
I've been described as jerking on a Tooheys Tawley.
What?
It's been described to me that I was not jerking on a Tooheys Tawley.
This is fucked. What is going on?
What's it called? Twerking.
Twerking, yeah.
Twerking on a Tooheys Tawley. One shareholder tried to explain it to me that the whole neck was up my ass, which I think's absolute total.
It's probably not postable.
It's absolutely not postable.
Maybe in the OFD shareholders
now,
group, in their Facebook chat group.
Yeah, no.
Up to you.
Absolutely.
Up to you if you want that out there.
Absolutely not. No.
I agree, actually. It's
no,
not, it's
that
not
is there. That'll be clear. Now, that's some debauchery behaviour, and this was me as a young little whippersnapper too.
Yeah, it didn't happen recently.
Let's clear the air there. Yeah. This isn't something.
There was a bit of a mistake there.
This wasn't something that, it's not a party trick of mine. The reason it came about was actually...
If it was, it'd be a serious issue.
I mean, it's
like Steve-O shit.
It has happened multiple times. It became a tradition. It became a tradition.
It's better.
It became a tradition.
Say that one more time.
It became a tradition at a female shareholder's. The brother that you saw it, her younger sister, who's a massive shareholder of the potty, she used to host Australia Day parties, okay? And truth be told, I don't know how it occurred, but someone said, Burkey, you butt chugger, or something. Burkey, butt chugger beer. Now, I was clearly well intoxicated at this point. And believe it or not, it was actually the mother whose house it was at that encouraged the action that occurred.
That's always good.
So then it became a tradition that every time the Australia Day party happened, she requested the butt chugger come out.
So she remembered it vividly. Yeah. So it was like an Aussie Day butt chugging tradition.
It was an Aussie butt.
There's many traditions on Australia Day, like having a barbie,
toad race.
What's a toad? Oh, toad race.
Yeah.
The cockroach race.
Cockroach race.
At the Story Bridge, there's the wheel of goon sack thing.
Yeah.
Goon of fortune or whatever.
But in
slip and slide.
The slip and slide.
Keep going. Rattle them off.
A bit of cricket, backyard cricket.
Burkey's butt chug.
Burkey butt chugging a fucking Tooheys Tawley. And when I talk about my ringers seeing plenty of rings, that's the kind of rings that I'm talking about.
Are you like... So explain how this works.
What?
Like...
I can't actually fit a fucking beer bottle up my ass. Let's be crystal clear about that. And
how does it work? Like, how do you get it up there? The beer.
You guys are acting
with honey or?
You're acting like it's like a dress rehearsal where I go into the bathroom and lube my asshole up, and then the boys in the backyard go, righto, Burkey's asshole's lubed up. It's ready to go. It's just
a game time.
It's one of those ones. It's one of those ones where it's a touch, pause, engage.
Okay.
And that's how it goes, shareholders. I mean, in terms of the depth.
Oh, that roadcaster just got an absolute spray. That was so close, bro.
We don't get the measuring tape out.
Okay.
It's not like a fucking game of like, what's a good describing game where everyone has a crack and shoving a beer bottle.
Stop. Oh my God.
So anyway.
When's Australia Day? 20. Do we even say, we don't have it anymore, do we?
No, thank God. My ass. I'll tell you what, you get absolutely blind. Pretty sure that was the whole thing, is that putting beer up your ass makes you drunker.
Yeah.
So I think...
Well, no, it's like a thing they do in America anyway. It's like a common thing they do.
It's normal.
At colleges and shit. That's probably where you learn in Virginia. Or in
Florida
fucking Florida
State.
State. I don't know Virginia.
Yeah, no, I did go to Virginia. But anyway,
That's
there
another
you
story.
go.
You have told that, though.
But there you go. So it's surfaced. Hopefully it doesn't surface again. And yeah, butt chugging bird, it's a thing. And
Shareholders, if you see Burkey, call him Butt Chug.
yeah, nice one, fuckheads. But yeah, I mean, hell of a weekend, and glad it didn't actually happen at the wedding.
I actually took, thank God, yeah. I actually took some of those Alkeys things.
Yes.
And
way to take control.
Alkeys, that shit actually works. Like it genuinely works.
Good.
Don't know what's in it, but
you can confirm.
No nashy pears in it.
Yeah, love
That's
nashy pear.
Heaps of vitamins.
Yeah, okay.
You take 3 pre, and then 3 post.
Right.
And they're like these big blue pills, and for whatever reason they fucking work.
Good. No, I'm a massive fan. I've taken them before.
Yeah. What did you reckon?
Yeah, I loved them. Like, absolutely loved them.
I made a little...
could live off them.
Made a little video. I'm going to make a little video of it.
Oh.
I got that Polaroid camera.
Oh, nice. So did you get a bit of footage of your weekend?
You gave it to me, so...
Yeah,
it's going to be good.
Hey, I want to ask you a question because I'm fucking full of fun, sexy facts on this show.
Full of what?
Full of plenty.
Full of fucking beer bottle knobs.
Now, it came across my desk today. They recorded every best and fairest coach's speech.
Yeah, right.
Okay? So, you know...
For NRL.
For AFL. Your favourite sport. Now, I want to ask you... I'm going to give you 2 ones.
Yeah.
One, I want you to guess how long the longest coach's speech was.
Yeah.
And then I want you to guess what the shortest coach's speech was. Now, if you guess correctly...
Give me ballpark.
You'll go into the draw to win a night with Burkey.
Give me ballpark.
No ballpark. And shareholders, if you're listening at home, I want you to guess too.
I'm going to say longest was...
Think about you're at a best and fairest awards night for your club. What do you believe would be an appropriate time frame for the coach to give a speech on the year?
Max 5 minutes. Like 5 minutes would be appropriate to thank people. So it's not an Oscars speech. Like it's a bit bigger. It's a bit bigger of a deal.
You haven't won an Oscars.
You've won a bigger deal.
You're simply giving a speech.
Wait, is it what?
Your best and fairest awards night. You're familiar with what the best and fairest awards?
Oh, so it's at the clubs.
This is your club.
Oh, okay, the club night. Sorry,
club night.
Coach, dude.
Yeah, the coach is giving a speech at the club's best and fairest award night. Couldn't have articulated that any better if I tried.
Sorry, I was getting confused with, was it the AFL giving out the best and fairest coach award?
No.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Right. So longest, Matt, guess the longest.
Dude, longest I reckon is like fucking above 20 minutes.
Okay, so longest you're going to go with 20 minutes.
25.
I want seconds too. Because that's what I give. I go to the
25.17.
25.17.
And then shortest would be, longest would be the vein prick from Port Adelaide, that fuckwit.
Yep, Ken Hinkley.
Yeah, and shortest would be probably Fags because he's caught up in the moment. Yep. And he's like, sick. Like, with the boys have won. What else do I need to say? I don't need to justify it. I am the greatest coach. Read him and weep. Got a medal here.
Sure. So how long did Fags' speech?
Fags went for maybe like a random 45.6.
45 seconds?
45 seconds, yeah.
That is lightning quick.
Yeah.
So you
Fags is in and out guy.
So you're in the bedroom.
Yeah, as of late. No, for real.
Okay, well, let me tell you, I'll start from the bottom. The Adelaide coach gave the shortest speech because the West Coast currently don't have a coach because he got fired.
But Adelaide sucked.
Adelaide were no good.
Yeah.
His speech went for 4 minutes and 31
And that was
seconds.
the shortest.
That was the shortest. Chris Fagan's speech, just so we can elaborate on where you think Chris Fagan's went for 26 minutes and 12 seconds.
Fags don't need to be doing that.
Now, just to put that into context, shareholders, our episode's probably not even going to go for 26 minutes.
Well, we're above that now.
Right, well, there you go. So that's like listening to us two morons, right? And he actually had, I would like to hope, something a lot more valuable.
Although I feel like it wouldn't be an easy listen.
I think you'd be pretty maggot by the end of it.
Yeah. You'd have a couple more than you would have usually, having not listened to that.
He wasn't the longest. Chris Scott came over the top. Fags was second. Chris Scott, 29 minutes and 27 seconds.
He's a twin, hey?
He is a twin.
Former Brisbane Lion.
But, yeah, in the glory days. Yeah. Ken Hinkley's speech, the guy that you mentioned, 9 minutes and 41 seconds. But
Weasel time.
What's such an interesting statistic.
Yeah. So what was the longest, sorry?
29 minutes and 27 seconds
and that was Scotty.
Compared to 4 minutes and 31.
What was Scotty going on about?
Couldn't give a shit what Scotty had to say. While we're on Chris Fagan, first coach to win a flag without having played the game at the top level.
Yeah, right. That's interesting.
Isn't that interesting?
Who would be the last NRL coach to have done that?
I feel like in NRL it's a bit more like there's like, did Madge play at the top level?
If he did, I think you know who it might have been? Trent Robinson.
Yes.
Trent Robinson, like one or two games. He's like,
I don't even know if he did.
Paul Kent played like one or two.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Yeah. I mean, if he knows his shit.
Yeah, well and truly. But yeah, just something to, dissect and think about on your miserable drive home in the wet, shareholders.
What else you got, bruh?
Mate,
are you like feeling better having been here? Or?
No, not really. No. I mean, we've covered some material, I can assure you that. Another thing actually that I want to bring up, and this is something that I find extremely interesting, especially to all those sick puppies that masturbate behind a computer screen.
Who would do that?
Do you know that in 2023... OnlyFans content creators made a whopping $6.6 billion, right? The 2023-2024 NBA combined payroll, so that's every NBA player's contract combined, was $4.9 billion.
Yeah, right. That's fucked. That's actually fucked.
These OnlyFans creators are not only fucking the house down, but they are fucking going to the bank.
Yeah, right.
And making that bread.
So
shout out to all those sick fucking puppies that are making that content and getting paid their dose. I've never watched a single OnlyFans video.
No, I refuse.
No.
I refuse.
So they haven't got a single dollar from me.
Yeah, I mean, like...
Would you go on? What would it cost you to do a bit of content?
I reckon you got to be real into like the person doing it.
I reckon give me $500K and I'm on.
What? What, you would...
Give me $500K.
And you'd go on to...
Yeah.
Do you know how it works? It's like subscriptions, and the subscriptions are like they start at $1. So if you get like 1,000 people on every week that are subscribed,
right,
that's $1,000 a week.
Who doesn't want to see the butt chugger do his worst in the bedroom?
Dude, imagine, I reckon there'd be some fucking dudes and girls out there that have a butt chug fetish.
I wonder if we could throw that up.
You could try.
On OnlyFans.
Yeah, they might have a bit of content. Like,
seeing the butt chugger twerk on a Tooheys new.
I would never. I saw something interesting and it terrified me. This is so left field, but how fast do you reckon grizzly bears can run? Because I had a dream about this.
How fast do I reckon grizzly bears can run?
Yeah.
I was saying they can get up to 21 kilometres an hour.
Triple that.
No, they can't do 60. A grizzly bear.
A fucking grizzly bear. And a wild grizzly bear.
You're telling me if I'm out in the fucking Amazon.
You're going 60, not in the Amazon.
Where do you find a grizzly bear? In the jungle.
In America.
Yeah, I know.
In Canada,
Amazon.
in the north of America. Where's the Amazon, bro?
Yeah, in fucking... Fuck it, man.
Where's the
You know
Amazon?
what I'm saying,
Tell me where the Amazon
I've
is.
seen a grizzly bear in the Amazon. Yeah, I promise you that. I've seen a grizzly bear going 21 clicks an hour in the Amazon. And they were in cruise control.
I'm done. That is a clanger.
That's not a clanger.
So grizzly bears are in the Amazon?
Oh, they fuck up. Tell me your fucking shit story.
They go 60 Ks.
They don't go.
They go 60 Ks an hour. That's how fast our cars fucking go.
If you're telling me if I'm on Waterworks Road in Brisbane going 60 Ks, I'm going to have a grizzly bear beside me.
Well, I'll tell you what. You'll find a fucking grizzly bear more likely to be in Waterworks Road than the Amazon. And they'll be going 60.
There is no way if I'm going fucking 50 Ks and Amazon's getting in the right lane and overtaking me.
An Amazon.
No, in the right lane. Like if I'm in the fast lane, I'm not going in the fast lane going 70 so I can overtake a grizzly bear going 60.
Yeah, you are. You're overtaking it at 70.
Are you saying you had a dream of a grizzly bear going 60 and you needed to search this?
You ever seen those videos of like people on bikes, like bicycles in like America on like those trails, and a grizzly bear is like comes out of nowhere or like is chasing them, right? And they're like on all fours, just like galloping almost.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen those videos? I obviously watched a couple or one or went down a rabbit hole, then dreamt of it, and then I was like looked up how fast grizzly bears can run. Because if I ever needed to get into that situation of running from a grizzly bear,
I mean, pretty scary because people do see grizzly bears out in the open.
You're fucked.
You're totally fucked. Actually, another thing, and this probably isn't something that comes to surprise, but actually crazy the amount of women shareholders at the wedding that lived overseas that were so pumped about the potty, but that's for another day.
I mean, shout out to the shareholder I saw at the casino went up to the Sky Deck and on the way up there made a stop at blackjack in a little bit of a syndicate with Solius Nick.
Yeah,
and got upstairs.
Bingo.
Shareholder goes, love the pod.
Yeah,
had a yarn. He done his ass.
Yeah, I bet he did. That's a proper shareholder.
Yeah. I said, bruh, go to those go to the digital roulette. So that'll you'll crawl your way back.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah, sick story. Yeah. So I'll just give me the baton. So as I was saying, dipshit, was with this bird and she was telling me that she's a nurse in a hospital over in London where it deals with a lot of celebrities and big Usain Bolt, aka,
the Swedish house mafia,
aka dusted the whole Swedish netball team, volleyball team
with his baton.
Yeah, with his baton. Well, anyway, she got a glimpse of his baton, and let me tell you, it matches the drape.
I reckon if you're surprised by that,
and that's what I'm saying.
Just test.
Apparently, it is
straight Jamaican testosterone.
That is straight Jamaican wood. That is.
I'm happy for him.
Yeah, no, so you should be.
Seems like a good guy.
So, to anyone out there that didn't think Usain was well endowed, think again, because I've heard it from those close to home. And funny because she's got a boyfriend, and I'd love to know how loyal she was to helping Usain out, because I guarantee you any nurse that's working on Usain's part of his body and that little fucking half Guyana comes out, you absolutely know.
Wait, what was wrong that she had to get his baton out?
No, I don't think she had to get his baton out. I think he had an ankle. He was getting ankle surgery.
So he's passed out. She's just whipped his drawers up and seen the big Usain fucking baton.
There was actually no reason for his bat to get out.
She's just inspected.
But to be fair,
I'd probably do the same. I'd just out of curiosity,
You're only going to get one shot at seeing Usain's old fella.
You're not going to.
No, of course not.
You're not
you're only human. You get the fastest man in the world. What else do you want to see but his penis?
You don't want to see his ankle.
No, fuck no. But anyway, that hell of a show. I'm still feeling like shit.
Yeah. Quick one. The Sydney Roosters, NRLW, they won the comp.
Yes, they
against
did.
the Sharkies. And Millie Boyle has won 3 premierships at 3 different clubs. Can you name the other 2?
I sure can. Knights and Broncos.
Well done.
Thanks,
First
mate.
at
And shout out to our Norse Devils.
Yeah.
Massive shout out,
Yeah.
actually. They're our legend of the week.
I'm a Norse Devil. I've just realised I'm a Norse Devil.
Yeah, bash 'em up park. So, mate, they were $4.20.
Yeah.
On Sportsbet.
They came back too.
So shout out to the Devils. You know Lutzy, the shout, he'd be partying hard at Bash 'em Up Park. So
Bash up.
But fucking say it again.
Bishop
But Park.
It's bash up.
But bash up. There's a massive win. And the summer of cricket's right around the corner.
Yeah.
Michael Nessa.
5 wickets.
And first 2 balls
Hectic.
went bang, bang. So give him the fucking rock and let's fuck up those Indians.
Someone said he's the Nico Hines of rugby league.
Well,
of cricket.
That's bullshit. What? I think that's an insult, isn't it?
I think it was meant to be a compliment.
Oh, like he's a good-looking rooster?
No, like he's like good but doesn't get selected.
Well,
in rep teams.
Well,
like did Nico get taken to in the Oz squad?
Nah.
See, that's what I mean.
Didn't made the side.
We haven't touched on that.
No, so that starts this Friday.
I have the most fucked. You know the NRL, right? With Ponga.
I'm aware of the National Rugby League.
Okay, so Ponga, right? He's gone to Mal and said, because he's an omission from the side. Yeah, he hasn't been picked.
Correct.
Obviously, he didn't want to be picked because he wants to focus on the Knights. I reckon he's done a sneaky, called Mal, and they've had a chat. Mal's called him, maybe vice versa. And Mal's gone, bruh, you know what? If you don't want to play, you want to focus on the Knights, it's fine. I just want to pick you. So you're not going to miss any games.
Yeah.
I reckon they've done that. But I've actually got to side with Ponga on this because... Do you remember?
Hang on, this is a huge 180 from you.
Yeah, it is because
only 2 episodes. It was brought on my desk 2 episodes ago. You were giving Ponga one of the greatest.
I just thought, how could you not want to play for Australia? And then also, the guy. I mean, like he's played a shitload of fucking NRL games. He's played. He didn't play Origin, but he's put his body on the line. Whatever. Blah blah blah. Do you remember not too long ago, the NRL wanted him. The NRL wanted him to take a rest because of his concussions.
Right.
And he's come out now and going, I want to look after my body. I'm fucked. I'm battered. And they're going, we're going to fine you for not fucking playing in a rep game.
Sure.
Is that not a double standard? Do you listen to what I said?
Nah, I wasn't. But I get it. I get where you're at. I think it's 2 different things. One, it was to do that he had multiple concussions in a short period of time. Whereas this one, he's coming into this fresh as a daisy. That would be my argument to you.
But it's a bit
Do you see where I'm coming from?
If he's going, I mean, like...
It's 2 different things. They're thinking of his health.
Yeah, they're thinking of their liability.
They are they're thinking they can't afford the
protocol.
lawyers.
Yeah, so it's different, but it's also a little bit the same. So it's like he's come out himself and said, what if he came out and said, you missed a few concussions that I actually didn't get picked up. I don't want to play. It'd be so different. The way that it was all handled was just retarded. So
what you're saying is you're a moron for having a go at Ponga, and you're on Ponga's side, and you actually don't care about the Australian jersey.
Did any of that come out of my mouth? Is that butt chugged that into reality?
Is that what I'm hearing you're insinuating?
I don't think we need him. I'm saying if you don't want to play, kid don't want to play.
Is Dylan Edwards 100%?
No way. Sure? No fucking way.
So why don't we pick Teddy? Why don't we pick Ponga?
Teddy is crazy that they didn't pick him. Number 2 on the Dally M. DCE, Laters, bruh. Number 3, Dally M.
It's interesting, isn't it, that our halves are going to be Mitch Moses and Tom Dearden.
Crazy.
Wild.
Where's Munster?
Unavailable. I think he'll be doing surgery on the...
Cleary's also out, eh?
Cleary will be getting surgery. So it's a new look side. Yeah, there's a bit of speech pathology going on there. If there's any speech pathologists out there, call me because fuck, I could do with it.
Well, they play Tonga next Friday. So
thought it's this Friday at Suncorp.
Nah, not this Friday. Next Friday.
Right.
Nearly, but
any games on this Friday?
Negative. My team, the Brisbane Roar.
Oh,
they're starting up soon. I think it's in December.
Tell you
November.
What, if
I think it's November.
If there's one place that you're a chance of getting sick at, it's going to a fucking Brisbane Roar game.
I'll tell you what I will be doing.
I should actually get a vaccine for those pricks.
Have I told you about or shown you their jersey? I think I did. I posted it. Yeah,
I didn't.
It is fucking incredible.
Didn't need to see,
mate. I'd wear it out.
Go get it then.
I will.
I dare you to go buy a Raw jersey.
I will, and I'll wear it on the pod.
Keep a receipt too.
Watch them win the comp this year.
Keep a receipt on that Raw jersey.
I'll get you one and then I'll fucking spit on it.
Don't get me a Raw jersey.
I'll hog two on it.
Mate, I'd honestly, if I was out of fucking toilet paper, I still wouldn't even use a Raw jersey.
That's just defies logic.
Hey, shareholders, have a great week. I need to have some cold and flu, vitamin C.
It's like burning.
Yeah, I'm sweating. It's probably because someone's fucking shut himself up here. It's probably.
It actually smells like burning.
Yeah, it does.
Shells, Caxton could be burning down.
Caco's gone.
Smell that?
Yeah, I can. Get me out of here because we'll lose.
He's gonna have a conniption.
We'll lose a good life if they lose me.
Cheers, shareholders. See you next week.
See you, boys and girls.
Where's the Queensland spirit now?
It is weird.